I am very surprised. I really thought the Lakers had a chance to go to the Western Conference Finals and fight to make it to the finals this year because I love Luka and LeBron James at least 80%. I would have thought they're better together than Kyrie and Luka. There's a better cast of players that you can see on Dallas at the time. PJ Washington, that was a little bit better than this Laker team. They're just a little bit younger. Maybe if they had another guy in the offseason, which they could, possibly, maybe a Sabonis if they can somehow wing that. I mean, if anybody could do it, it's the LJA and LeBron James. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sabonis gets traded over there to the Lakers. But nevertheless, the Timberwolves are playing great. Anthony Edwards is sensational. He's fun to watch. He's acrobatic. He makes me sick. He calls himself the truth, but he doesn't want to be the face of the NBA. He doesn't want to be the face of United States basketball. When you're doing this, you don't need to be. Because all you got to do is get out of series and try to win a championship. If he can do this with this team without Karl Anthony Towns and a cast of guys that used to be Knicks and Julius Randle who couldn't play in New York. He couldn't take the pressure in New York in the playoff. We called him the bricklayer. And then obviously Dante DiVincenzo, who played very well last year for the New York Knicks, who is a free agent in the offseason and maybe goes back to the New York Knicks. But this is a Timberwolves team that is playing good basketball, and their leader, Anthony Edwards, he speaks a lot. He tells a lot of tales when he's off the court. And I mean tales because he wants to compare himself as the greatest, most acrobatic player in NBA history. We all know there's acrobatic players that are considered better than he was, and there's one with the name Air Jordan, who was just as acrobatic as anybody we've ever seen. But Anthony Edwards is compared to Michael Jordan. So I don't know if he's Michael, but hey, if you can compare him to one of the greatest, if not the greatest athlete of all time and basketball player of all time, so be it. But Anthony Edwards is playing lights out. They're embarrassing the Lakers.